We all ready? We all good?
Just noticed the background to your stream, freaking Lumi.
It's the Lo-Fi Christmas Cafe. Welcome.
My God,
Would you like
it's
some-
real.
Would you like our special drink, Snowy Ectoplasm?
One day I will have a
God
tiny
love
CQ.
holiday plasm.
I certainly hope so. And a
It's
Pikmin.
filled, it's filled with haunted Christmas cheer.
A
Nightmares
Pikmin
Before
CQ.
Christmas.
You take off that dunk glove.
No.
And then I can't cheer you up. Sorry. Got a loss. Bye.
In the same cafe, and they can't still hear each other. Dang.
Dang.
Okay. We all ready? We all good? Because I'm ready, and I'm good.
Ready.
Okie
Ready
dokie,
to
artichoke.
do the thing.
All right.
Time to do the thingy.
Do it. Take it away, direct, majestical manager.
Not them. Take it away.
Majestical manager.
Majestical.
Come on.
All right.
All right.
Fantastical.
Okay.
Last we left off, it had been quite some time ago, because holy cow, lots of stuff was going on last week. Just that lot of not great. Your wonderful DM was dying, so unfortunately we didn't do anything last week.
Yeah.
But the week before that,
The week before.
we had
Before.
finally completed the reconstruction of the boat. You guys have a ship. You also had a chance to be introduced to Kira, an interesting fellow with some as of yet unknown capabilities. How strange.
Hmm.
Past that, we've gotten more interactions between that of our wonderful Sophia and Natsu, mostly over the glove, and the consequences that have already happened as of taking the glove in the first place.
Hmm.
Mhm. Bad decisions were made.
Mm-hmm. At the end of the session, everyone had joined together within that of the crew's quarters, excluding that of Sophia, who separated off into the captain's quarters, and had subsequently gotten some sleep. With that, we will now resume the morning of, as no one has any strange dreams during the night.
Hmm.
Well, that's convenient.
Mm-hmm. With that, knowing general characters, I do believe, Killy, that you would be the first up, considering your elven heritage.
Well, uh, well, he's gonna check if anyone else is awake.
So, checking around the cabin, because just to be sure, yeah, you would find that Kira would actually also be awake.
Wait, me awake?
You would be awake because you are Eladrin, dear Kira, which means similarly, you do not go sleep, you meditate.
Right. Meditate.
Which means you can
Unless
get like a
you
full
want
night's sleep in
actions.
like 4 hours. So you and Keely are in similar stances in that. Doesn't take long for you two to get rested. So, Keely, Kira, you're the first awake in the cabin. What do you two do?
What do?
Is all right.
Would be
Well,
Kira would be still thinking about how to get his summon his familiar. He would be just staring at his his orb, or what do you call it? The focus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the focus has various forms, but yeah, yours is an orb. It's a crystal ball.
He'd be just staring.
Did we fix the mast yet?
At this point, due to I do believe last time the mast was fixed.
Oh
At a
hell yeah!
certain
But we
point,
haven't.
Yeah, we've.
the boat pretty much repaired itself the rest of the way after you got to a certain point.
And now we are
But we
sailing.
haven't, oh, so we're sailing.
Yes.
Yeah, the boat is currently
who's-
moving.
Okay, Killy would. Who's at the helm?
Nobody.
It's
Great.
Natsu. Wait, it is Natsu. Roll
So-
to commit mass genocide. What? Why would I roll for that?
Mimic, no. That's later.
Just end it
Don't
all.
encourage him.
Roll to rip a hole in space time.
Because you can. Just roll to end the campaign.
I roll to become the rocks that fall and make everyone die.
Okay. Killy would immediately go to the helm.
All right. So you make your way out. Sophia, at this point, you would wake up from your interesting dream.
Ugh. Ugh, my neck.
We open game session.
How?
Yeah, you can open it right now, and sure, I can start it if you want to take a look around. Though we'll need to take a pause. sometime later.
Would it be safe to assume that it's like daylight right now?
At this point, it would be like the morning sun would be cresting over the horizon.
So,
It's
Sophia,
a bit early for you.
that's fine. Sophia, upon seeing, the cresting of the sun over the horizon, gets up out of bed, kind of sluggishly, begins to drag himself towards the door to the captain's quarters. Stops short. They don't need me right now. And he turns around and goes back to the table. And he's gonna sit down and pull out the where is it? The letter with a black seal that he stole from the guy who looks like Glesmine.
Yeah, for those wondering what the heck this man is talking about, take a look at the Sophia YouTube channel and you'll find an interesting video there.
Except you won't actually, because I forgot to record it like an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
dingus.
come on.
But you should check it out anyway, in case you want to watch past sessions.
Watch it anyways
Yeah.
if you want to witness the death of a kobold.
I endorse it.
Endorse
Uh,
this.
I greatly apologize, audience. But either way, so you go and pull out this sealed envelope. Taking a look at it, I'm guessing, are you planning on opening it?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. So the quick snap, you undo the wax seal. As do you mind rolling me a charisma saving throw?
Arcs, we just started. I can't roll bad now.
You're gonna lose. You're gonna die, Sophia.
Oh, right. Meanwhile, that's up. Can I take a look into the bag of beans?
You said a saving throw, right?
Yeah, it's a charisma saving throw. Yeah,
Alright.
Keely, you can look into the bag of beans.
Here we go. First nat 1 of the stream. Let's go.
I forgot he had that.
It's
Eh,
a 12.
12. It's not great,
12.
but it's not 1 for once. Still not higher than a 10, though.
So as you go and crack open the seal to this letter, there is a brief moment in which suddenly you find yourself unable to move as a strange force overtakes you.
This is fine.
As you look to this piece of paper and almost unceremoniously, you bring out the hand axe you've been using. As
Oh,
almost
no.
against your will, you cast Green Flame Blade, and the letter ignites for burning to ash.
Arcs. I went through so much effort to get that one thing.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I have no words. That is just this D&D campaign in a nutshell for me.
In a nutshell.
I'm sorry, you didn't pass the DC of 15.
Damn.
Would I have even? No.
Have passed it? I mean, it's entirely plausible.
Well, I just rolled a second save to see if it would have been possible, and the answer is no.
Wow, that is a 6.
Yeah, no, this is pretty par for the course, I think. So am I
Bug just loves you.
So am I still like bound in place or
So
acting against my
as
will?
the page burns away, we'll say the minute it passes by the seal, you would regain control of your limbs.
But it's still like ash at this
It
point.
is. I'd say at this point, considering your own character's reflexes, the minute the seal gets burned off of the paper, you would regain feeling. So it's about halfway burned when you regain control of yourself.
Try to extinguish.
How do you try to do this?
Well, suffocating the flame would be the easiest way. So I guess, let me think. I've still got my jacket, so I guess Sophia would like press his arm over the burning area and just try to snuff it out like by driving his arm into the table.
All right. Just roll me a d20 and tell me the result.
Just punch the fire.
I-
What did you get? What you got?
What did you roll?
Here.
Oh, you'll find out.
You rolled a 1.
Arx, is crying a free action in your campaigns?
Yes, it is.
I have made
Oh,
made
God.
2 actual rolls. It hasn't even been 30 minutes.
No.
Oh my God! He rolled a
You got a
natural
natural
1.
one.
What did you say?
A nat 1.
A 1.
Oh,
that
you-
one, baby.
You cannot make this up. You genuinely can't make this up.
I tried to give you a chance to save at least some of the letter, man. I tried.
All of that effort for nothing.
Damn.
The dice gods just decided, nah, he
Just
doesn't
pack the
need
fire.
this.
You might as well just
We
like
don't need
No,
that.
Here's
that's it.
put out the fire. Just snuff it out.
here's
Yeah, just
yeah. How about
No.
this, Arcs? How about this? How about you roll me a d20, and it's gonna depend.
Okay.
It's gonna determine Saphir's mood. The higher you get, the better it
we want
is.
to burn the food store so everyone goes hungry.
Is it a natural 20?
I rolled a 2.
Mm,
Okay, all
you
right.
rolled a 2.
Okay.
Can I roll for you?
Damn.
I think this is just the stream where Saphir is even more depressed than before somehow.
Depressed.
So basically,
Can I roll for you?
no, it's over. It's done.
Are you sure?
It's too late. So basically, what happens here is Saphir desperately tries to snuff out the flame using his jacket sleeve.
Damn,
It
so-
doesn't work. As he's going through the motions, he tears more of the page because he's just too frantic with his motions. More of the desk itself slightly catches fire, and he manages to sort of snuff that out. But by the time he does that, the letter's just gone. It's ash blowing around the room.
Wow.
And as he does this, he looks at his hands, looks at the pile of ash. And he does nothing. He sits there and he just, if anyone was to see him, they would see depression. But he's got the most vacant look possible on his face.
How depressed.
But there's not an outside day for Sophia.
You're really crisp now?
Anyway, cut to someone else. Let somebody else have.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll make a cut.
Who are you cutting
Uh,
to?
Chris is cool. I love him.
I'm so sorry, Sophia.
I can't even blame you for this. D&D just does not want me to have fun.
Wow.
Maybe if
So-
you cleansed your dice, then maybe you would have had more luck.
Maybe.
Regardless. So, meanwhile, back back on top side, Keely,
Yeah.
you go and start looking in your strange bag of beans.
The bag. of beans.
As you go and look inside, if memory serves,
Isn't
you
there a?
would-
It's got,
wasn't
like, a
there
yellow
bottle or
aura.
Something in there too.
yeah, there's a when you were
Papaya.
using detect magic, there's a yellow aura to the bag.
Yeah.
You would find 7 beans inside of the bag.
7 beans. I'm gonna need to make a note for that one.
What color are the beans?
The beans all look the same,
Beans.
kind of just like a basic green color, almost like lima beans.
Ew.
Siku
Green
says, "Eat the beans.
Ew, that's gross.
Consume the beans."
Actually, no, they're not green. They're a reddish brown color.
At least that's a little
Reddish brown.
Mhm.
Wait, with the detect magic, do we like know what kind, or is it just magical?
So if there is a spell afflicting an object, you would be able to tell what school it's from, or if it's just a basic magical item, you just know that it's magical in some way.
Okay.
If you were wanting to try and learn like the purpose or how it works, you would need the spell Identify.
Right.
Identify.
Okay, Siku.
Distractions aside, Killy's gonna. Do we know where we're headed?
Generally speaking, the goal is to head to the center of the lake, because that is supposedly where all of the bad stuff is coming from.
Are we already going in that direction?
Demonic pony.
You would be going mostly in that direction, though it seems the ship has steered slightly off course over the night.
Hmm. So it's
Well,
not on
I guess
course.
my job is to just steer this dang ship.
Mhm.
Meanwhile,
Steer
I'm
the
sleeping.
ship.
So I do not believe you have proficiency in sea vehicles.
Yep.
So go ahead and just roll me a d20. And we'll
We're
see
gonna
what you get.
crash this thing. Let's go.
Please. Please don't.
Disadvantage?
No, no
Oh,
disadvantage.
no.
Just roll me a d20.
Steering the ship.
14.
14 total. Lovely.
That's not
Uh-oh.
bad. That's pretty good.
14.
Good.
14 good?
So
Better than what I've been
Crash
rolling.
the ship.
it's a little out of your comfort zone as the ship turns quite
Crashing.
slowly compared to the various carriages or horseback that you've gotten yourself familiar with.
Mhm.
Like everything's on this long delay. It kind of throws you off a bit, but it overall the experience is pretty easy to get into. The most annoying part is just adjusting the sails to keep your speed going. Since no one else is out on deck, you're kind of doing all this solo. Exactly. But with that, back within the cabin, Natsu and Atlas,
Yes.
you two would begin to wake up from your slumber.
Take, take your
What a good
dice
dream.
to crash?
Huh? Hmm? Atlas would just kind of like slowly slide out of bed.
Let me just go ahead and add this to my notes.
Like a kid that doesn't want to get up for school.
Yes.
Hand.
Yes.
Hand. Oh.
He just kind of like thuds on the ground.
So here you got a ham hand.
Just like still like he tries to use his like appendages to help him up. Almost falls, but stumbles up.
There we go. Just add that little addendum to my
He
notes.
kind of collects himself. He kind of looks at his holy symbol for a second. I still don't know how to use this. Yeah, it's fine. As he just kind of goes out to see what's going on.
Crash it.
So as you get up, you pass by everyone else in the room with a currently snoozing Hutchis, a Lyra that's leaned up against the corner, and a Natsu who's currently waking up, and Akira that's quietly talking to themselves in the other corner.
I would, seeing Natsu wake up, I would just wave hello and say good morning.
Natsu.
Is it morning already?
Yes, little one.
Sound of things, Natsu's having a hard time getting out of bed.
I would attempt to help.
All right, well, how do you attempt
Well,
to help Natsu here?
what I will do is I will use light right above their head.
Like opening the curtain.
Yes.
Just light spell.
Essentially, just like whip. As they is that Natsu flailing? You're cutting out for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're cutting out for me as well.
Oh, yeah. I didn't hear anything.
I think she's cutting out for all of us.
Natsu, where's Natsu? I don't hear anything at all.
Wait, you don't hear anything? Like what?
Oh,
there you are.
there now.
Yeah,
There you-
now.
we didn't hear any of the things you
There
were
you
doing
are.
beforehand.
He's here.
Let's just create a little fire on this table right here. Perfect.
Yeah, you can see your mouth making little movements, but we can't hear anything. Or at least it was. Oh, there was a noise.
Are you
Yeah,
peeking
that-
your mic?
Noise.
Yeah, don't peek your mic.
Right. Make it dark.
Don't bonk.
Oh,
Don't
there,
bonk
there,
with the
there
red
she is.
hammer.
Oh,
There it is.
Wait, I
Upon hearing,
flip, man.
yeah, you're peeking just a little bit.
Just a bit.
A little bit of peeking.
Just a lot.
I can almost bet the reason to why I'm peeking. is
Yeah, you're
because
full on
my
peeking.
high voice.
But
Yeah, we're back to
you
not hearing
tell,
stuff again.
Crashed into an orphanage.
dang it.
That's messed up. I will not crash into an orphanage.
Why? No, why me?
Your mic doesn't like you right now, Tomboy.
Don't worry,
It
what's
doesn't want to
happening?
hear Natsu's comments on being woken up.
No.
Wake up, Natsu. Wake up. Wake up.
If I all I heard for a little bit there was make it dark.
It is almost comical how little we can hear of your comments, Natsu.
People's difficulty.
Yeah.
What
Like,
you
it's bad.
saying?
Mike,
What you saying?
can you hear me?
Oh, there you
I
are.
hear.
Yeah.
There you are.
she is.
Mike.
There she is.
It's still clipping slightly.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a good clip. Sometimes it's a bad clip.
I guess I'm a bad.
I guess this. I guess this brings a whole new
I mean,
brings a whole new definition to clip it.
I do see the comments from Mimic, which I mean is entirely plausible that this might be an internet issue.
Could be.
Could be.
Could be connection thing.
Discord is notorious for being bad.
Why the burn?
I
What
don't
was
think
that?
it's an internet problem.
What?
Ah,
Oh, you do
I
audio
see,
and
Mimic.
video editing?
Cool.
Ooh, okay. I didn't.
Cool
you didn't
stuff,
mention
Mimic.
that. Wow.
Someone hire Mimic.
Wait,
It's because like
I'm gonna
probably
hire him.
how high my voice goes when I try to do my.
get in here, mimic.
That's probably why.
well, I mean, we could hear that.
Yeah, we hear that.
I heard that.
I think it's when she's excited or, you know.
Get
It
excited.
gets so high that only dogs can hear her.
Let's hear the
Depends on my
excitement.
volume on my mic.
Excited.
Oh. That could work.
Maybe it's my mic when I do stuff. So I turned it down a bit.
That might help.
That's possible.
Alright.
Because I think your gain was a bit too high, maybe.
I'll try it again.
Okay. Try again. Reset.
Round 2, electric boogaloo.
Dang it.
Well,
No.
at least that
well-
time we could faintly hear tiny bits of it.
Very
Yeah.
faint. Very faintly.
Internet
Faintly,
issue.
but we.
Oh no.
It's an odd internet
What
issue
happened?
considering it's just when the volume's higher.
Hmm.
Honestly, that's
It
up
feels
there in the
like-
weirdness.
I like to think that she's screaming, but we can't hear her because it's so high pitched. She's just
That's what I was
flailing
saying.
her arms.
She's squeaking to like the frequency only dogs can hear.
And Atlas just
Maybe you
just
position
screaming.
yourself differently around the microphone.
But I mean, I could like I will say this. From what I could understand, is you said make it dark.
Yeah, I
I'm
definitely
assuming
heard
it's
that.
a lot of complaining that the area's been lit up.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
My bird.
Do you have a pop filter
a
on?
Yeah, I'm using a pop.
What about without it?
No.
It might be that could be why.
Without the, what, does this mean without the pop? Is there a difference?
Oh.
Because I'm not using it right now.
I mean, a little bit.
Yeah,
little
there
bit,
is a
yeah.
Try doing the thing again.
One more time.
Do the thing.
Well,
I
got a
heard.
little bit of it there.
I heard
Got the
all of
beginning
that.
bit a little bit.
Okay.
It didn't
okay,
cut out
okay,
at all.
Okay, okay. I'll get closer to the mic then.
Closer. Oh no! I feel like that's going to do the opposite of what we want.
yes, step away from the mic.
I don't think you need to
I
get
could still.
that close after taking the pop filter out.
Close the shades.
Oh my gosh, it works.
It was. I've had that problem before.
After hearing that, Atlas be like, he just dims it before like dims it, and then just slowly starts extinguishing it as like he just goes to tap you and like very gently on the head, like it's morning. As he just like goes from tap, 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 tap.
It's morning, time for school.
Morning. Good morning.
Wakey wakey. It's time for school.
I hate
you-
school.
I will
Hey,
say this.
get up, buddy.
I could try to make breakfast if you wake up.
Atlas had me at breakfast.
Had you at breakfast, yes. The best way to someone's heart, the stomach.
The stomach.
Do I even have any more food
Well,
left over?
I
Well,
can create food.
with this little light display, Lara and Hutchis also both wake up as Lara just groggily wipes her eyes, kind of gazing in your direction, Atlas. What the heck?
Meanwhile, Hutch just stares directly out the window into the sun.
Hutchis is currently face down on the bed, eyes open, even though he can't see anything. Somehow the light woke him up anyway, even though he has no way of seeing the light.
He detects the light.
My son is so dumb.
Basically, seeing that he
He is
accidentally woke up the
solar-based.
other two, he would like very quietly, but it kind of also echoes just a little bit. Go back to sleep.
You just hear Hutch just give a comment like, okay. And he doesn't move at all.
Mm.
I miss that voice.
Yeah. And I missed you too, Kelly.
Yeah.
He felt bad.
Sure
Yeah,
hope I don't die in my sleep.
Sleep.
That'd be awful.
Surely not.
What a
Surely
s-
not an arrow in the back while he's sleeping,
foreshadowing.
right?
what a strange thing to say
Well-
unprompted.
Yeah, so strange. Yeah.
Right.
No.
Anyway, with this, Lara gets up out of bed, kind of pulls her hair back for a minute as she looks over to you, Natsu, and kind of gives you a very gentle shake. Hey,
Oh, hi, Lara.
hey, it's time to get up.
I don't want to wake up yet.
Oh, come on, don't you want to go find out what's messing with the lake? Might get tear something apart.
Do I crash into something, please?
So,
Since you said to tear something up, baby, you got my open.
well, get on out there. You know, folks are waiting for you.
Okay.
All right. With that, Kira, I'm guessing you're making your way out onto the deck.
Yeah. He got out and he's staring at the orb. How do
Okay.
I? He's kind of talking to him. No, maybe he's saying this out loud. How do I summon you, buddy? How do I? What do I do? Huh. Oh. What if I use that? Let's see. Can I do this? I'm gonna do a
Can you
thing.
do this?
I think I should be able to do it. It says so flock of familiars says it doesn't you don't need any component for it. That's right, right? I think that's correct.
So, sure, though this is a temporary summon that only lasts for an hour.
Yeah, which is fine.
But I will say, just so you know,
Oh,
Find Familiar is a ritual spell, which can assist you in your endeavors in wanting to cast the spell without the requisite materials. It's
mhm,
just going to take a long time.
mhm. But he doesn't. I don't have the thing to do it. Or what was that? I didn't have the incense thing.
Yeah, it's the incense.
Yeah. I guess he's like trying to figure out a way. Like he wants to
just
summon
said-
his little companion.
What does companion look like?
Hmm. Oh, you haven't.
So-
have you asked? Have you asked?
Well, I was going to say, while technically this still doesn't get around the component cost, I
Oh, you
will
still need
allow
the
you.
component?
It still technically needs a component, but doing it as a ritual allows you to not expend a spell slot.
Mm-mm.
And even then,
guess.
you can do that anyway because of your Pact of the Chain. Regardless, I'll go ahead and allow you to cast Find Familiar for the first time without this cost, under the assumption that you have previously cast this spell, at another time and have already gotten, this familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would say he's definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, so I can use
So you-
use Find Familiar.
Yes, you can use Find Familiar if you wish.
I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Find Familiar.
Can I summon
So
your
I guess
familiar?
when when you come out, Natsu, you see. I guess you see Kira like looking. He's looking at this like blue orb. And he
Oh,
he tosses it kind of throws it in the air, right? And it kind of stays still there for. Then almost like a, kind of like a little a portal, almost like comes out of in front of the orb, and then you see. Do you have? Wait, I don't have the thing. Do you have the thing, Arcs, for the how it
Are
looks
you-
like?
Well, you're familiar if you're talking about the little one.
Yeah, he would jump out of the orb.
All right, I'll go grab it for you.
What's that little swirly thingy in the air?
In character, can I do just a quick thing?
Go ahead.
All right, so basically, Sophia comes out of the captain's cabin, walks up to Natsu, is like, hands her the hand axe, and just like, "This is yours. Thanks for the assist." Walks back into the cabin.
Why is there this?
You now have your
Any
hand axe
kind
back.
of-
I will say, Keely, from where you're at the helm, do you mind rolling me a perception check? And by the way, for you, Kira, and everyone else who's witnessing Kira doing their Find Familiar spell, you would see this
Ta-da.
beautiful thing exit from the small portal.
There we
16
go.
Total.
Oh, now that's actually cool.
It's a Sphinx of Wonder.
It sure is.
So I guess
Shame Sophia's so depressed right now.
to do the sounds on what the thing I'm doing. So he would say, throws the orb, and then he says, "All right, come out, little buddy. I summon you." All right.
Pikachu.
What do I want? I think I would say he's got a name for him.
Pika pika. Oh.
And that
Do we have copyright for that?
little guy comes out.
What?
He'll call him Alex.
How dare you?
Who's
Like
that
Alex
Pokemon? It's
Alexander,
Pikachu!
Because of Alex,
No, it's
or
Alex.
because of Alexandrite? It kind of looks like that.
How dare you?
If you know what the Alexandrite gem is.
Yeah, I
think
know
it's
of it. It's
pretty
very
similar.
pretty. It was my grandfather's birthstone. It's very cool because certain lights it's like a greenish color, but in other lights it's red.
Cosmic says, or not Cosmic, Mimic says, no, you should have called it Bob.
You should have called him Bob.
Bob, the Sphinx of Wonder.
Bob, the
Bobbert.
Sphinx of Wonder. The majestical Sphinx of Wonder. Bob.
Or Sphinxly. Sphinxly, the Sphinx. Wow. Or Jim. Jim works.
I guess he's got his buddy now.
Ah, yes, my favorite
By the
familiar,
way,
John Sphinx.
What is the name you're going to be rolling with for your wonderful Sphinx of Wonder here?
I guess he'll
Is it going to be Alex?
For yeah, like Alexandrite.
All right. This isn't going to get confusing.
No,
Not
it's
at all.
Who wanna
For
do?
those that don't
Yeah.
know, besides the username, people just call me Alex, so it gets a little confusing.
Can we name it Cool Alex?
Oh,
How
go
dare
to
you.
that joke.
Damn.
My name's not even Alex, and I'm offended by that.
He's offended.
It's a good thing I'm not.
I'm offended for our DM.
I'm
So-
offended for the.
It's okay, Arcs.
direct
You're the
district
coolest, Alex.
No, that it's already been done.
You're the cool.
I've
You're the
been
coolest,
cast
Alex.
aside. I've been thrown overboard.
Session's over.
I'm no longer cool enough to be your DM. I'm sorry.
Wow, no more direct manager. Wow, that's it.
I've been downgraded to employee.
Employee. Oh, no.
And
I-
without a
One of my
DM, the rope
employees.
crashes, and it's a TPK.
I,
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
I am promoting you to customer.
Exactly. All right, but trying to get back on track. So, Alex the Sphinx appears from this small portal. Their coat and small wings looking like galaxies in the night sky. They're quite small, only about the size of like a little bit smaller than your average house cat. You know, excluding their rather large wingspan. As Alex would land on your shoulder, Kira, and kind of curl up.
Glad to see you, little buddy. Been a while, hasn't it? Who wanna do? They couldn't speak, right? I think.
Yeah, you can speak to Alex telepathically. They are your familiar.
I think they can talk back, right? I think.
And naturally, Sphinxes of Wonder do know how to speak common.
Who wanna do it? Go for it.
Just give it to one of our chat members.
That's
Familiar,
it,
time for
get
you
it?
to be Alex. You're part of the
Get in
campaign
here,
now.
man.
No,
I am.
Who do?
welcome
Who wanna
back.
do?
But to actually do this, I can easily I'm the guy who controls the NPCs.
Yeah,
It would make
you're
sense.
my dad too.
Mm-hmm.
Alex. Now you are Alex.
Yep.
You
It's
are.
I am, and I always will be. I'm Alex squared.
Squared wave.
Exception.
Either way. Kira! Oh, it's so good to see you again. Where have you been?
Wait, what? I'm being told to check DMs.
Oh my.
What am I checking?
I do not know who has sent you this.
I'll stop
Why
dying
you-
eventually, I
why you
promise.
why you send me text? I'd rather not play that. Why you send voice recording?
Perfect.
Okay, reset arcs. Do the
Mm-hmm.
thing again. Oh, that's what you
Alright.
think of Alex's voice. Okay, I will play it then.
Alex's voice is quite eloquent.
What? No.
Take it.
Unless you mean Alex. In that case, yeah, he has a pretty eloquent voice. But Alex's voice, nah. It's kind of a mess. It's all over the place.
That sounds pretty whimsical.
Well, I mean, I do try.
Well, I was talking.
Give him a whole Scottish accent.
Yeah, that was for.
Oh, what do we know?
I was for arcs. Yeah. I definitely wasn't replying to the DM, to the direct message.
Well, either way, as I
Scottish
try and
accent.
figure out what kind of voice to give Alex here, besides just doing the ultimate joke and going, "Hi, Kira, nice to see you."
It's him.
Come on, guys, it's Alex, the Sphinx of Wonder.
I don't know. I think he would be higher pitched since he's small.
Boop. Boop. I mean, yeah. But let's see. Let me do a quick thing for your character sheet, just so that you don't need to worry about it.
Give Alex Mickey Mouse voice. Can you do Mickey Mouse voice? Or Donald or Donald Duck. Those were your options from Siku.
But,
Oh my
but
god.
he's not a duck.
Either Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck.
Oh man,
But he's a
you
cat.
do Mickey Mouse.
He's a sphinx. Wait, do sphinxes speak in riddles?
Proper
Who's a
sphinxes
sphinx?
do.
Okay,
A
perfect.
sphinx should sound majestical.
A sphinx of wonder is not quite the same thing.
Cool.
Only these
all right, let me.
people say-
I mean, besides that, I very much could do a Mickey and go, "Oh, hi there, Kira."
You do
You're gonna
whatever your
stun-
heart tells you
you're
to,
gonna
Arx.
You're gonna stun lock me and laughter.
Very
I'm gonna
easily,
be
yes, I
stuck
could.
laughing. Make them sound magical like Goof. Okay, now he's
Everyone has all these requests for what I should make this little sphinx sound like. Goes me, gosh, I could do Goofy. Yeah.
he's gonna be Goofy this.
Let's see.
Hi.
God.
Hey, Akira.
Oh no!
Let's go ahead and just.
But nah, I'm sorry. As funny as it is. I'm sorry, Siku. I'm sorry. But I want to try and go with the original voice I had thought of for dear old Alex here.
No, I'm going to erase that.
Who's typing? Stupid. Wow. Who said that?
Me.
Who put-
Dang, don't call yourself stupid. Call yourself a moron.
Only if you
I
can.
can call myself way worse than that.
See you later, Mimic.
Well, I was going to, but this
Anyway.
stream's PG.
PG.
Dang, you're
It
right.
can be PG-ish.
Not with what I was going to write out.
But to try
Never
and
mind.
Alright.
try and get this back on track,
Okay. Lock in. Reset.
as I was saying. Hi, Kira. It's so good to see you again. Where have you been?
Yeah. It seems I've been transported in another place. Another world. It's like I'm
So it worked
still
then.
not sure where I am. What?
Well, I mean,
Oh,
I don't know. I mean, this place seems crazy enough to be the prime world. I think you made it.
yeah. This seems more. It seems more relaxing, actually. From where we come from. Like, there's not even monsters in. Usually, when I go out, I have to fight for my life.
Yeah, the neighbors don't tend to be the friendliest back home.
Yeah. This is a bit more. I think I
Well,
might
home for you
enjoy
anyway,
it here,
but
actually. Hmm.
As this is happening, Kira, Alex looks over to Natsu, kind of tilting their head quizzically before Natsu, you see this feline suddenly hop over onto your shoulder. And hello. And who are you?
I'm Natsu. Who are you?
I'm Alex. I'm Kira's familiar.
Wow.
You smell like Kira's home.
Huh?
Yeah, she does seem oddly familiar in a way.
Alex continues to just walk around on your shoulders. idly flapping their wings on occasion to hop onto the top of your head.
Completely human-ish.
Wow.
I got these growing out of me.
Alex paws at your little horns. As this is happening, Sophia, as you try wandering by between, the cabin and the kitchen, Alex spots you as you're making your way. It's like, another friend. As they immediately hop off of your head, Natsu, and flutter over to you, Sophia, landing on top of your head.
There he goes.
Hi. Hello.
What do you want?
Well, I wanted to say greetings. My name's Alex. What's yours?
Who cares?
Well, all right, who cares? It's a pleasure to meet you.
That's not funny.
What's not funny? I wasn't trying to be funny.
Sophia, like, cocks his head slightly and glares at Alex, just like, I don't know how I feel about you.
Oh, I must have done something wrong. Apologies. I'll leave you alone until the end of time then. Farewell. As they
Till the end
immediately
of
hop
time.
off your head and to go out the door back over to Kira's shoulder.
Wow, here.
End
What
of
a nasty
Yeah.
attitude you have today.
end of time seems excessive,
way.
but if that's what you want.
As this is happening, Keely. Don't worry, Date. I'll get back to you in a second. So, Keely, as you had rolled me that good old perception check earlier, as you've been steering, for the briefest moment, you could swear that you could smell smoke
Smoke.
coming from below. Just as quickly as it was there, it vanished. But at this point, the boat is heading in the right direction. With how long it takes for the boat to steer off course, you could leave the steering wheel alone for a while.
Okay.
What the heck?
So
Super?
then Killy would make his way back down to main deck. I don't have control of myself anymore, so. Oh,
All right, I'll move you down. As you make your way down, Alex notices your attention of just immediately perks up. Another friend. As
Oh,
they hop off of you again, Kira, over to Keely.
oh, there he goes.
Hello.
Hmm.
Killy would have his arm out so Alex could land.
So generous. Thank you for the landing.
Of course.
They immediately climb up your arm and rest like along the back of your neck.
And you are?
My name's Alex. I'm Kira's familiar.
I'm Killy. The
It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is mine.
Wow. Kira, you've met so many incredible people already.
Yeah, they seem like an interesting bunch. Except
Oh,
for
no one am.
except for that one with the green hair. That one I'm not too sure about.
I don't think he liked me. I feel like I said something wrong.
No, he's been
No,
like this
I
for a
don't think
couple
so.
days.
Yeah, he's just
probably
being
just-
moody.
Yeah.
Wow!
Oh.
Personality.
So, as this is happening, Atlas, do you mind rolling me a d20, please?
He's been going through puberty again.
Sophia's 25.
Second puberty.
Nat 8.
Actually, he's
It's an
26.
8. Well, unfortunately, this isn't Graphoria, Atlas. I'm sorry.
Sadly, but it's funny.
Mhm.
My first
So-
roll.
So, Sophia, as you go and enter the kitchen, you see Atlas already in there, in the midst of preparing food? Question mark. As Atlas has brought up several ingredients onto the counter, has kind of chopped up some of them with a knife, has kind of ground up some of them using a mortar and pestle, and at this point is just kind of blankly staring at all that's been made so far, which is currently just a large collection of ingredients spread out across the table.
You look like you're having fun.
Atlas is at this point that you realize that you've never really cooked anything before.
Hmm.
NRL makes this look a lot easier than you thought it would be.
Yeah, it's like I thought I could just do what she does. Why does she? How can she make it look so simple?
No clue who you're talking about.
Thank
You got a
you.
fishing rod?
Oh, hi, I didn't see you there.
Yeah.
I want to cook.
Good question. I'll tell you as soon as you tell me if you've got a fishing rod.
I can't. Well, I don't have one. I may be able to be bait.
Do I see fishing rod in here by chance, Arcs?
Within this
There's
room,
no clue how
no,
this
you
works.
do not see a fishing rod. I'm sorry.
Do I have anything in my thing that I could use for a fishing rod? Probably no.
Question.
Yes.
Can can I try to remember what Enero usually does when cooking?
I'll allow it. Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, a check. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
12.
It's
Wow.
a little better. So you faintly recall some of the stuff that NRL does. One of the big things that is used tends to be fire. Fire gets used a lot when preparing ingredients. So I mean, using fire on this stuff would probably make it taste good and turn it into food.
So what were you trying to make anyway?
Breakfast.
Yes, but what specifically were you trying to make? I might be able to help you.
With all honesty, I just kind of went through my rations and I picked out things that I thought would work good together. So I didn't really have a plan of anything specific in mind.
So yeah, Sophia, you see on the table a bunch of pieces of talc, hardtack. I mean, you see that of like random bits of trail mix. You see small pieces of jerky, which hurts a small part of your soul,
How dare you?
as well as some dried fruits. All just kind of splayed across the countertop. Some of the trail mix has been ground up, some of the jerky has been cut into pieces. One of the pieces of dried fruit has been stacked on top of other pieces of dry fruit for some apparent reason.
Sophia looks at this and just goes, Did you get all that from in here?
I got it all from here as he like kind of motions to his bag.
Okay, let's see what else we're working with. Sophia goes to like the barrels and such and sees if there's anything food related in them.
Okay. Roll me a quick perception check.
Perceive.
Are you sure? Are you sure you want me to roll something?
Yes.
Do it.
Alright.
Do it.
+8 bonus. Here comes an @1.
With plus.
Oh, never mind. I finally
Ooh.
got something above a
Wait.
10.
Dirty 20.
Oh, dirty 20.
We got the ghetto 20,
they are.
boys. We're in.
A 20.
Mm-hmm. So, Sophia, you go and start looking through the barrels in a weird way, and would probably almost be therapeutic as you start looking through barrels, finding surprisingly not terrible smelling fish. You find a piece of freshwater cod. You've got that of some other fruits that have been stored in one of the barrels. You've got a surprise find of that of a very small carton of eggs that had slid behind the table. That, well, half of the eggs have smashed and have gone bad. The rest of the eggs do look, and with your general just knowledge of eggs, appear to not be rotten.
I can make this work. Sophia says, picking up a myriad of things and brings them to the table. Alright, make some space. We're gonna do some tutoring, I guess.
May Gilly join?
Well, Keely, as you're out with Alex kind of crawling around on your shoulder, Lyra makes her way out, groggily wiping her eyes. All right, so what's going on? As Lyra locks eyes with Alex for a minute, Alex looks over at Lyra as Alex flutters a wing, almost like waving a hand. Hi, I'm Alex. And immediately Lyra starts walking back into the cabin.
Oh, I guess she was surprised.
There's then a brief moment of a pause before Lyra comes back out, looking back at Alex. Okay, so I'm not dreaming. Right. Hello. Hi. Hi! It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm currently, up on, what's your name again? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Killy.
I'm on Keely's shoulder right now, but I can say hi to you later. It's all right. As Valera just makes her way over to the top deck near the steering wheel. As this happens, Alex looks over to you, Natsu. So, what's your name? I don't think I got yours.
I'm Natsu.
Hi, Natsu. I'm Alex.
Alex, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Man, we're all so nice, except for that one guy. But maybe he's just having a bad day.
Yeah.
I get it, Arcs. Everyone hates me.
He's been like that since I first met him, actually.
Oh, well, Keely here said he's just going. What do you say? He was in a mood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Technically, the first time
Yeah,
Kira saw
that's how
Sophia, he
he
was
is.
trying to kill himself.
Well, I hope he feels better.
We do too.
Maybe.
Hoping this is just a phase.
So
How about
as this is happening,
More.
as is happening, you all would begin to smell the faint whiff of eggs on deck.
Rotten eggs.
Something yucky.
Good eggs.
Rotten
Something
egg.
yucky.
Like, not rotten eggs.
It's rotten eggs.
Gross.
That would kind of remind Gilly that he can do things. So he just enter the room and cast create food and water. He'd just be a
So-
bunch of bread.
Well,
Bread and clean water.
Atlas,
Yes.
go ahead and roll me a d20 at advantage, since Sophia is helping you learn how to cook.
It's all I'm good for anymore.
15.
15 total. Lovely.
15.
Designated chef.
Considering it was because of the advantage. Sophia, in the first time in a while, you have a genuine opportunity in which you teach someone something new. Atlas makes his way through your steps, generally as carefully as he can. As while he does nearly make some mistakes, you do point out, what issues he has, and he learns from them. Eventually, working with him, you make a relatively large breakfast that everyone can enjoy, along with some bread that's been made into toast thanks to Killy's spell of create food and water. Dinner resulting in a nice complete breakfast for the entire party.
There we go. It's nothing fancy, but it'll fill our stomachs. I hope you've internalized everything I taught you.
I tried my best. I remember some of it,
Mm-hmm.
majority of it. Hopefully.
Good enough for me.
So,
Go ahead and distribute the food. I'm going back.
Alice,
Thank you.
in your
Yes.
other notes section, make a note that you have a +1 to cooking tools proficiency. 1 out of 3.
Okay.
Figured I'd let you know how close you are to being good at cooking stuff.
Yay.
Either way. With that, Sophia, as you head out of the room, Alex at this point has hopped off of Keely and is now back on Kira's shoulder.
Mhm.
As Alex looks to you with like a slight feline pout. It's like, oh, hi.
Hey,
I'm sorry that you're in a
Yeah.
bad mood.
you didn't do anything wrong. I'm just the worst.
Well,
Oh.
can I help?
Well, how about
Sophia says nothing as he closes the
Oh.
door behind him.
Can I go punch Sophia to make him happy?
hey Alex? How
Yes,
about
Kira?
how about I play a tune here to lighten up the mood?
Okay,
Music.
that sounds incredible. Yeah.
Can I use my
Do you
pants?
wanna Do you wanna help me out, Natsu?
Yeah, I got a pan flute.
Okay.
So I have a lyre? Or how do you say
Yeah,
that?
it's called a lyre. Mm-hmm.
And so this would, it says DC 10 and DC 15 for an improvised song. How does that work?
So, if you are using your instrument, it is a charisma check,
Hmm.
and it's basically just telling you the general DCs for 2 of the most common actions that you can do with such a thing.
Hmm. I guess it'll be an improvised song.
All right.
It'll be
So,
since we have the
Kira and Natsu, do you both mind rolling me a charisma check?
Sure.
ooh, I got it on the dot. 15.
Just barely.
So, since we have the Santa Claus hats on,
Where's my charisma?
It's on the top of your sheet.
Where?
So
I will
you
be
see where
right
your
back.
character's name is, right?
yeah, it's right
Yeah.
below your character's name.
Right below your
Right-
character's
right
name, you
next
see a
to-
strength box, the dexterity box, the constitution box.
To the
Okay,
left
thanks.
of
Sorry, I'm just
proficiency
blind.
bonus.
You're fine, you're fine. Someday I will be able to tell you to check something on your sheet and you will just immediately know where it is.
Someday.
18 total.
18
Ooh,
total. God.
nice. So,
First high roll.
jing-
No, wait.
Jingle
No.
bells.
First high roll goes to Sophia with his dirty 20.
Oh yeah, my bad. I zoned out. My bad. I'm
You're
stupid.
good, you're good.
I'm gonna do jingle bells.
Of course you are.
Wouldn't that be more of like a known song?
Would it be known? I don't even know. I guess.
I mean,
then
I guess at this
cast-
time period, it would be more improvised.
Oh boy,
All right. Well,
jingle bells.
as
You wanna?
Deity, why don't you just say that rather than just sending me a message about it?
With all honesty, I thought I typed that in the group thing. My bad. Atlas would distribute food.
Okay. So, with a job well done, Atlas, you go and start distributing the breakfast to everyone. As everyone, you get a nice, hearty breakfast of scrambled eggs, some toast, and a few small pieces of dried fruit.
Mhm. Do they hear the music?
I was going to describe that in a second. As food is being delivered to everyone, Kira and Natsu, you two work together and play a rather wonderful, I believe probably a sonnet. Yeah, that or something a bit more upbeat and jivey, like a bar
Upbeat?
song. Across the ship, filling the air with merriment and fun.
Right. La, la,
With
la, la, la,
with
la,
that,
la.
so I will say for having a nice moment to break up the monotony of traveling, Kira and Natsu, you can go ahead and give yourself inspiration.
I have
Yay!
returned.
Yay! How do?
And
How do I do that?
Is it the
So-
heroic inspiration?
Yes.
yes. Next to your health, you see a little box that says heroic inspiration. Yeah, click it, and
Mhm.
it shows a little like sunrise
Oh.
icon.
Wait, I clicked. What?
You click
What?
the box.
I click. I clicked the bot. I did it.
You
I have the sun.
I hear cat.
Meow.
The power of the sun
Meow,
in the palm of my hand.
meow.
So, for
got the
if you
sun.
get to heroic inspiration, that means at any point you can use the inspiration to re-roll one of your dice. So if you happen to come across a particularly important check, you can go and spend that inspiration to try and re-roll in hopes that you don't get screwed.
Nice. I can save myself from drowning. Maybe.
Mhm.
We'll see.
Either way, Atlas, you go and deliver everyone's meals. The air is filled with merriment. As I assume you also give a meal over to Sophia, who's currently sulking in the captain's quarters.
Yeah, I would. When I deliver Sophia's food to try to cheer him up, I would tell him that look on the bright side. At least everyone's still here with you. As I pretty much cast guidance on him.
No.
Sophia kind of scoffs at the sentiment, like, everyone. Right.
Ooh. Ouch. But
Yeesh.
anyway,
Tried.
with an awkward moment, Atlas, you leave Atlas's breakfast. As
Yeah, He was like, yeah, I just leave him his breakfast there.
So with that, everyone, as you go ahead and eat your breakfast, everyone roll me a
Times
d8.
eight? A D8.
A D8.
D8?
A D8.
Roll.
Colonel, what's a Russian
I
gunship
roll-
doing
I
here?
roll 8.
Colonel.
I got a 2.
Of course. Gilly also got a 2.
I roll 8.
Why am I cursed? Like this.
You recognized what the d8 was, Tomboy?
Yes, it shows just an 8.
Yeah. It's like a little diamond. Pretty cool. But, alright. So, everyone, based off what you rolled, go ahead and give yourself that much temporary HP from a nice hearty breakfast.
Temporary H. Wait, how do that?
There's a little box
So,
next to your HP that says
Oh,
temp.
10.
You just click on it and put in the value.
8?
So, temp?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
10.
Okay.
Think of it as the best way to describe temp HP is like think of like a force field in video games.
Almost like a shield.
Yes.
So it just. Huh? Did I do it right?
I'll check. Boop, boop. You've done it correctly. Good job.
Nice. Good job, Natsu.
Round of
I
applause.
was so confused.
Yeah, don't worry, you did it.
You did
Essentially,
good, kid.
temporary HP acts as like a buffer between your actual HP and, actual damage you take.
Mhm.
So if you were to take like 5 damage and you have 3 temporary HP,
Mm-hmm.
3 of that damage is going to go away as the temp HP is spent on that, and the rest will affect your actual HP.
Oh,
See?
For those of you who play Risk of Rain, it's like barrier.
I've never played Risk
Yeah.
of Rain.
So
Hmm.
a shield.
Okay, well, here's low-hanging fruit, but it'll make sense. For those of you who know Fortnite,
Oh God.
Fortnite. I
Heard of, but don't know.
I don't play it, but
I hate it.
Same.
Shield from Fortnite.
Shield from Fortnite.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't stack on itself. You can only get replacements for what value you're working with.
Usually the replacement has to be higher than the current temp.
Mm-hmm. It's like putting on a jacket. Like,
Yeah.
putting on a jacket, it'll make you a little bit bulkier. You got a bit more stuff for them to work their way through. But,
A bit
putting
more
on a different jacket isn't going to stop you from bleeding out.
Damn. Why not?
Because that's not how jackets work.
I was about to say that's not how clothing functions.
Exactly.
Oh no.
Replacing one jacket for a different jacket still doesn't change the fact that you're missing your stomach.
Yeah. The only
Jacket.
time
Give me my
You have
stomach back.
I was about to say, in order to do that, you would have to put on a thicker jacket beforehand.
Alright.
Regardless. Moving on. So, this wonderful little bit of merriment completed, you all begin to near your destination. As you all begin to approach, everyone roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh God.
What?
Oh, I picked a fine time to be meandering about.
My worst save.
My best save,
Hey,
which
I
means
got
this
an
is gonna go
18.
horrible.
14.
I hate everything so much.
Dirty 20!
What do you
Why?
roll?
Why must Sophia just not?
The only good thing I've managed to roll high on is perception. Everything else has been below a 10.
Perception and with your assistance, you managed to get Atlas to succeed on his check on making some food.
I
In
mean,
terms of dice rolls, yeah, you've kind of just been getting the shaft.
The save. Wait, could
But
I
anyway,
use
Natsu,
thing?
what did you say you rolled?
18 plus 2.
Oh, dirty 20. Heck yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
easy.
Lovely. All right. So, Sophia and Kira.
yeah.
Keely, if you're still with us, dexterity save, please.
Boogie.
He hadn't done it. 6.
Total of 6.
All right.
Total
So,
six. Oh no.
Ely, Sophia, and Kira.
I'm going overboard.
We're all going overboard. Hell yeah.
So, as the ship approaches the center of the lake, there's a moment in which the entire vessel begins to suddenly shift and moan underneath you as the ground almost slides out from underneath your feet.
Hmm.
Sophia, you nearly go overboard, but you manage to stay on. Kira, you're fine, though you do end up getting knocked to your knees. Keely, thankfully, you're still, your token's been in the kitchen, hasn't been moved out. So, while you could have had the risk of falling overboard, you simply stumble into some of the barrels and
Face
are
first
similarly
into a
going to.
wall.
Yeah, you slam into a wall and take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Great, there goes my temporary HP.
Yep.
Good thing you had the temporary HP.
It
I
was
mean, you
nice
avoided any-
while it lasted.
It was nice while you had it. For all of, 3 minutes?
Yeah. Maybe 2 minutes.
Maybe 3 seconds.
What? 3 seconds.
Yeah. But either way, as this happens, nothing goes and takes advantage of your prone status as you're all able to stand back up.
Really beginning to think this ship
so-
is cursed.
Sophia, considering you are next to the boat, you see the water begin to bevel downwards suddenly as it seems that there's just this large, almost like a drain of sorts going in the center of the lake. The boat is actively making its way towards. Big old hole in the water. Those extra drains on dams?
Yeah.
Imagine one of those.
Oh,
Whirlpool?
oh, wondrous.
Oh,
Oh, no.
It's not spinning like a whirlpool, though.
Sophia is going up to the helm.
Should we have an anchor? How do we anchor the ship first?
Here. Imagine something like this.
so like a drain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about what I was expecting.
Just a relatively massive one. Enough to swallow your boat whole.
So I walk up towards the helm deck, and I primarily for a better view of that thing, and I turn back to Lyra and I say, "Don't suppose you can do anything to get us away from that?"
As this is happening, Lara kind of scratches the back of her head. Well, unfortunately, I believe that's where we're actually supposed to be going.
Wonderful.
So, I guess it depends on how we want to go about this. Do we want to risk damaging the ship, or we'll try and think of some other way to park this outside while we, well, I guess while you dive on in.
You know, if this had been me yesterday, I probably would have said we should try to park outside or something. But given a recent event, I'm just gonna say the ship knows what it's doing and what it wants, and I see no reason to stop that. So Saphira's gonna like come over here and just kind of slump down by the backboard here and just lounge.
Lyra raises an eyebrow at your kind of insane comment, but
Who is this? Who?
just shakes her head and continues steering the boat. Well, everyone hold on to something. I guess we're about to do something stupid.
What else
We're
is new?
going in the hole. Can I see the hole from where I'm at? Or...
If you go and make your way to the edge of the boat, yes, you can see it. Alex sees the
What's
hole and
that?
he's like, "Wow!"
I'd stand
It's a
back.
hole.
I'd stand back from there if
Are
I
we
were you.
going in
Don't want to
now?
risk going over.
With that, Alex suddenly jumps off your shoulder, Kira, and just starts flying over and starts fluttering above the hole.
Or just completely ignore my advice. That's fine too.
What
There he
does
goes.
he see? I'm curious now. What does he see inside the hole?
There in the hole.
Yeah, Alex continues to just flutter around the hole, like looking down at it and occasionally looking back up at the boat. Natsu, what are you doing?
I am. Hmm. I'm probably just holding on to like the boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Atlas, what are you doing?
Currently, after everything, he would try to make sure the ship stays upright and just kind of like try to make sure everything stays in place is the best way to put it.
So you're like going from like rope to rope, making sure everything's fastened down.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure everything's stable. All the while, if I see anyone, if they look like they need help, I'll help them out, etc., etc. Right.
Okay. So, all right. Kira, what are you doing?
Guess he's calling out to Alex.
Okay.
What are you doing over there, buddy? You see something in there?
Looking down the hall.
Right. Anything interesting in that hole?
No. He continues fluttering about the hole.
It looks like we're heading for that hole. Maybe you should come back.
You say that, and Alex's ears perk up. Say, "Okay." As he flutters his way back to you and lands on your shoulder. A little wind gust blows by you. I'm back.
All right, let's prepare.
Sophia just, while he's lounging, calls out to... just kind of shouts, like, in the direction of the main deck. Just like, "Great hustle, everyone. We're doing great."
And lastly, Haley, what are you doing?
I have rope, so I've tied myself down to anything stable.
All right, so you tie yourself down to the mast.
Perfect.
This is a
And,
fantastic
something-
idea.
Hutchis is currently still in the crew's quarters, having gone back to sleep.
Even after the
I mean, he hasn't left the room.
Dang. He's a wow.
He's
a
probably
dead
still
sleeper.
asleep.
He was told to sleep, and sleep he shall.
That's a wonderful little thing there, Tomoe.
Thanks.
Like I mentioned, I technically have something like that, but they don't look nearly as good as that one. Those. But anyway, continuing on. So, with all of this in mind, will everyone roll me another dexterity saving throw except for Keely?
Another dex
Heck
save.
yeah.
Another dex save, another less than 10.
-1.
Oh my god.
Never mind, I am a god! Finally!
Oh my god, what?
Uh
Oh
oh.
my
Oh my. Kira got a nat 1. Atlas got a nat 1 -2 equaling a -1.
How did I for once get the highest possible roll aside from a nat 20 with a
Yes,
24?
You sucked all our luck.
So, what did you roll,
I got
Natsu?
18.
I didn't hear what you said, Natsu.
I got
What do you
18.
say?
18.
18.
Okay. So, Sophia,
Thanks for
as the boat begins to suddenly like lean forward, as everything starts to slide, you unceremoniously slide to the front deck, easily keeping yourself upright as you just land on the front board instead of the backboard.
Slide to the left.
Slide to the right.
Not
As
this time.
anyway, as this is almost entirely what you were expecting. Natsu, you managed to hold yourself down to that of the trap door that leads down into the lower decks. You know, keeping yourself relatively safe. And Keely, you are currently attached to a rope to the mast, as even with the ship suddenly tilting to a near 45-degree angle, not 45, would be more like 55-degree angle, you know, you are completely fine as you are attached to the main mast.
Haha.
Hera and Atlas.
Oh wait, no, I'd be up. I'd still be up
wait,
here.
Yes, tell us, how do we die?
This is
go
this is
ahead and
actually
do
where I'd be, right, Arcs? Not down on the main deck, but like above it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'd be like right here.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure of. I misheard your instructions earlier.
So as this is happening, Hutchis makes his way out of the room.
Oh no,
He
not
kind
my
of
boy.
groggily looking, I was like, man, what's going? As suddenly the ship has a big bump that hits it, as Hutchis is up in the air and falls overboard. What's going on?
Arcs, you just
Literally.
killed my son!
Atlas and Kira. Similarly, when the same bump happens, you also get lifted off of the boat and fall along with Hutchis down into the hole.
Tis the curse of noodle
Wait,
bones.
we're allowed to curse. Like, are we allowed one curse?
Technically, you can say any curse, just not the F word.
It's PG-13. Just don't swear like a sailor.
Shit.
Perfect.
Do I, as
That's kinda
Sophia,
combo.
just see them go off?
As you get launched off, Kira, you know, Alex like tries to hold on to you with their claws for a moment as you slide out of their grasp. Kira!
I'm assuming I can't react
As-
to this at all.
if you have some way to react to this, I'd like to hear it.
Okay. So,
Because I will say this. You do have guidance applied to you currently, thanks to Atlas.
I do. I also have a length of rope and an idea. Because if I remember correctly, that length of rope was still roughly a lasso sort of thing when we were using it last.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was.
And I definitely would not have undone that because it's been useful, so I would want to just keep that prepped. So, my question is, if I were to, say, use the momentum of the ship as it bounces to carry myself in the air, could I direct myself towards the mast while holding the lasso rope and attempt to catch either Kira or Atlas before they go fully in?
I'll allow it. I'm gonna have you roll me acrobatics.
Please don't screw this up.
Acrobatics? I'm amazing at that. Which means I'm gonna fail.
Mm-hmm.
You just jinxed yourself.
Don't screw up.
Okay, 1 acrobatics coming up. Oh!
Dashing at 20.
Oh!
Natural 20!
The turns have tabled!
Not 20.
The
did it.
turns have tabled, the tables have turned,
You did it when it counted.
I gave you all of the luck, Sophia.
It looks like the tables have
So-
turned in a 180-degree fashion to my
Do you have
side.
more, Natsu?
So so I will say, I'm going to allow you to rescue both Atlas and Kira. Would you like to describe how incredible you are in this moment, or would you like me to?
I think I'll take a crack at it. So,
All right.
So in sequence of events as they happen, starting from where Saphir was kind of lounging, the shift begins to shift. And as it does, Saphir lightly pushes himself up from a sitting position to a roughly standing position, allowing the ship to orient in such a way that he is now properly standing and slide forward. As he does at the same time, he sees Atlas and Kira go flying off the ship. He knows that they are going to be following Hutchis if he doesn't do something. And even though he is really, like, down just mentally, like he doesn't care about a lot right now, almost as easily as breathing, Sophia brings his left leg up as the ship is still orienting, places it on top of the railing here, kicks off, and glides through the air. And as he is doing so, he pulls out the lasso and ties the other end into another knot. And manages to fling himself basically around the mast. And with one hand, lassos around the waist of Kira, pulls them back, and then managing to use their weight to sort of counterbalance, lassos Atlas in the same motion, and uses Kira's weight to basically force them both back on the opposite deck.
So that is the problem.
And then afterwards, Saphir just kind of spirals down the mast and lands on the main deck.
So, Kira and Atlas, surprisingly, Sophia has managed to lasso you out of the air and pulled you back on deck.
Safety!
Going from shit, safety.
Suddenly the boy is gone.
He's a giant child and I love him.
Saphir lands, like, on the main deck and is like, oh, hey, Keely.
Thank you.
Hello.
Guess I owe you dinner.
Sure. Saphir makes his way to, like, the edge of the boat here. and tries to see if he can see Hutchis anywhere.
Mm-hmm. So as you make your way to the edge of the boat, carefully trying to hold yourself so you don't fall overboard as the ship continues to lean down, you go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Perception.
You
I
better see Hutchis.
I am perceiving. That's an 18, but I still have guidance, so I'm going to roll a d4.
Okay, so you're using your guidance here.
And that brings it up to a 22.
Woo! So, as you look through, down below, you see the water frothing at the bottom, making it hard to see anything down below. But you do, after a moment of searching, you do spot Hutchis's just very green cloak just amidst the water. As you see them kind of flailing about in the water for a minute before almost suddenly they get pulled away. Not under the water, mind you, but closer to the edge before they disappear in the wall of this big ol' hole.
There's a choice to be made here.
As this happens, as you guys are all bracing the boat suddenly lurches for a moment as it stops. No longer tilting further down or seemingly even moving, as the entire boat is just pointed downwards towards the hole.
Well, seems like my choice has been made for me. Saphir's jumping in the hole.
All right. So you're going to go jump down to the hole. With that, what's everyone else doing?
Let's see.
Gilly unties himself and then goes, whee!
Okay, so you jump in the hole.
Let's see. Do I have anything that can help me here? Oh, yeah.
From the wheels goes, did I just hear Keely go wee?
Atlas will attempt to go to everyone, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And as he sees them all jumping off, as he sees people jumping off, he's just like, was I supposed to be in the water? I'm very confused. He goes to Lyra to ask for what to do.
You go to Lyra. Lyra just gives you a shrug. She's like, I don't know what's happening.
As he's like, as he goes to just follow and I guess jump, is like, I guess I was supposed to.
Natsu, what are you doing?
Scared and having a panic attack.
Crying is a free action.
Crying is a free action.
A free action.
Well, while Natsu panics, Kira, what are you doing?
He's
I'll say as you're. I was about to say, as you're back on deck, Alex, glides back to your shoulder. You're safe.
There you are, buddy. Yeah, I don't even know what happened. I got knocked off, and then I'm back on the boat.
That grumpy guy saved you, but then he jumped in the hole after you. So, I'm not sure what he's trying to do right now.
Maybe he's not so bad. Huh.
Mm-hmm. So, back down in the water, Sophia.
Yep.
You fall for a while before eventually splashing down the water below. Do you mind rolling me? Actually, no, you don't need to roll me because you have the Ring of Swimming. As you get down below, despite the strange currents that surround you, you manage to glide through them almost like butter. As you follow the direction you saw Hutch's cloak go, as you go through this wall of water, as you see beyond, from some light filtering in from outside, the entrance of a cave.
Somehow this feels very stereotypical. Saphir would call out to see if he gets a response. Hutchis! Hutchis!
Mm-hmm. Let me roll a thing here. You don't get any response as you hear your voice echo for only a moment. Almost dulled from the sounds of the rushing water behind you.
Damn it.
Keely, go ahead and roll me an athletics check, please.
Athletics.
What roll?
Athletics.
You better be athleticizing.
Is Keely athletic? He's
That's a nat
athletic.
20.
Bruh.
He's very athletic.
He's very athleticized.
So with an amount of skill similar to that of a gosh dang dolphin, you dive into the water with perfect form. As you just glide through the currents, eventually, perfectly lining up to emerge from the water right next to that of Sophir, without even having to have needed to swim in the first place, just taking the momentum all the way here.
That's 3 hands from the judges.
It would have been.
Man, he's got a killer dolphin kick.
Absolutely. But alright. So, you both have emerged to the entrance of this cave. Meanwhile, back up top, Kira, what are you doing?
I don't.
Don't worry, Alice, I didn't forget about you. I'll describe you in a minute.
Is that where we're supposed to go? I can't swim very well, and back where I come from, water is usually dangerous. Right, buddy?
Well, yeah. I mean, usually you don't want to find any kind of ponds or reflective surfaces or anything that generally described as, a liquid. But, I mean, they just went there. I mean, the first guy that saved you, I mean, he seemed to know what he was doing. Probably.
Right.
Maybe.
Maybe he just did that on a whim. Huh.
Guys, I have 14 intelligence. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, Alex, with his 15 intelligence, is inclined to agree with you.
Right. Shall we go in?
I guess so.
He's gonna look at Natsu. Natsu, are you jumping in?
I'm so scared. I'm going, but I also don't want to die. I don't know where anybody else went.
They went down the hole.
They're in the hole.
Everyone else went down, so maybe this is where we're supposed to go. Maybe.
Insert Tomska reference.
I sure hope you're right, Kira.
Put a rug over it.
Water.
Yeah, I fell in the hole.
I guess there's only one way to find out. How about
yeah, we are talking about the same
How
thing.
about we give it a shot? Let's see what's down there.
Like, I called the local guards. Yeah, they're in the hole.
The local guards.
so familiar to me.
Hmm.
Tom, where Sophia, where's your child?
He's at work.
Sophia?
He's at work.
Sophie.
Oh. Wait, where does she work?
In the hall.
Wait.
Me and Sophia are referencing a pun. Not even a pun, just a good skit.
I wish my dad was here.
Your dad.
Maybe more confident.
Hey, Alex.
Like, as
How about you?
well-
Oh,
I was gonna say, Natsu, as you're panicking, you faintly over the sound of the rushing water, you hear a, hey! Lass!
Where are you?
Over here! As you see that of your father in his red cap form waving from the top deck. Come on, Natsu! Where's my fearless girl?
You know what, Kira?
mm.
Let's dive in! Right here, right now! No matter how
That's a
scared I
girl,
am.
Natsu!
Confidence. Yeah, we got this. Let's go in. All right, Alex. Let's do this.
Okay.
I guess they're jumping in.
Alrighty. So, Atlas, Atlas, Kira, and Natsu, go ahead and roll me athletics. Atlas, do yours at advantage, considering you have a natural swim speed.
Athletics. Where?
Yay! How good is my
no.
my athletics? Hey, it's not amazing.
Good. Athletics.
Nat 20.
23!
Damn, what is with the
Oh
nat
my-
20s today?
17
That was
plus
my
6,
first.
man!
I don't need. Hey, I don't need the advantage. I think I'm good. Just maybe. I think.
You never know, you could
Bro.
double nat 20.
I rolled a 17
You know what?
plus
You know
6.
what? Fine. Nah, it wasn't
that's
that
we'll
20.
see.
It was a 4. It was 12.
But still, so Atlas, as you've dived off the side, you see Kira like attempting to join you as Kira, you unceremoniously stumble off of the edge. Like without meaning to jump off. As you begin to fall, Atlas, you see this and already you're just hurtling towards the water. Like this is pretty standard fare for you. As in a rather impressive moment, Atlas, Kira manages to fall faster than you as you manage to catch Kira and bring him along with you in the water, eventually ending up in the cave with Sophia and Keely.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Well then.
Maybe.
I will say, no, your character, it was probably accidental.
Yes. Most certainly was accidental.
Natsu, unlike everyone with these abilities that help them swim super incredibly through the water, and Keely, who just happened to have incredible form getting into the water in the first place. When you dive into the water, you have to go against the full brunt of the rushing current surrounding you. But through your general training and just strength that you have, you manage to push against the currents and manually swim all the way to join everyone at the entrance of the cave, almost without breaking a sweat.
We did it. We've made it. To where? I have no idea.
We have
With
done a
that-
thing.
Caves.
Mm-hmm.
As cool as Saphir's moment was, it's good to know that it was ultimately fruitless.
Oh no, it wasn't fruitless. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Oh,
Oh my, I actually did something useful.
Yeah, you guys hadn't gotten to the safe part yet.
That's fair. Ugh.
water. The water is dangerous.
All water is dangerous if you're dumb enough.
Boop.
Said me, who
Okay.
routinely chokes on his own drinks.
So, besides the tiny little Alex that you can now see on the board,
He's there. Alex.
Yes, the tiny Alex.
he is itty bitty. He counts as a tiny creature.
And they don't say tiny for nothing.
He's almost as big as Tomoe.
Oh,
They're nowhere near as strong though.
Fair enough. Oh man.
At least that's my bet. That's my solid bet. If this thing is that strong, I balance.
So, with that, you all make your way into that of Seagrow Caves.
So this is where the sea grows.
And
kiss him.
the sea can grow.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This is a new concept for me. I didn't know water had a growth rate.
I mean, it's almost as bad as seaweed.
No, that's no. That's when the sea gets high.
Gotta love the seaweed.
How do you think tides get high?
Oh no, high tide, you're right.
Can Saphir take a hit of that? He needs to relax.
Alright, besides this wonderful set of jokes, you all begin to enter the cave. Around you, you can smell the faint scent of decay, as another small pouring of water can be heard up ahead. Bits of strange moss grow across the ground, and small mushrooms dot the environment. The air is cold and damp. What do you guys do? We'll start with Sophia, considering you were the first in here.
Immediately up here. Hutchess!
Mm-hmm.
Hutchess!
Mm-hmm. Let me roll a thing. Ooh. As you go and continue to just scream out Hutch's name, you hear just echoing down the cave, just a faint moan. Just a... There, let me try this again.
Snore?
Snoring.
So Sophia, upon not liking that, is going to cast his mage armor for the first time. And we've already talked about this arc, so basically just assume at all times Sophia has mage armor. But for the first time, Sophia kind of raises the dark glove and sort of flicks his wrist, and the mechanism in the center begins to rotate before settling on its initial position. And as it does, this sort of mass of dark green energy begins to envelop him from basically from toe to basically shoulders. And it kind of takes on a similar appearance to like half plate armor, and
Okay.
is kind of ethereal in nature, or not in
Okay.
nature, but appearance.
Cool.
And at the same time, his rapier is enveloped by the same energy and changes shape from that of a standard rapier to more of an S stock, which he promptly draws as he begins to advance.
Okay. Keely, Atlas, we'll do you two next. What are you guys doing?
Seeing that everyone went down, everyone's like he would check everyone around him to make sure no one's hurt.
Okay. Okay. So, Atlas, you start checking in on everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Natsu, Keely, Kira, you get checked on by Atlas.
Hmm.
If you got nothing you want to say for the interaction, then we'll continue on.
It's like he would just say, "Are you all right?" in a worried voice.
Okay.
Right. I'm fine.
Alright.
I guess he's gonna do the same kind of like Sophia. He's gonna put his use mage armor.
Okay. So you're also going to use mage armor.
May I do a little, I guess, flavor thing for it?
Yes, of course.
So
I'll
he's
be right
gonna
back.
say he's gonna say what was I thinking of? I forgot what I was brain jelly brain.
Oh no.
Remember.
The brain is turned to jelly.
Maybe
Oh,
I
no.
should just do it without.
No.
I'm improvising, right? I should do it right.
What does it look like
Say-
when Kira casts mage armor?
He's gonna say, "Spirits of the Fae, come to me, offer me protection, protection from those who wish to do harm." And these like orange little orbs are gonna come out around him as he, and then they kind of form a barrier, and they kind of gets absorbed into his body.
So like a transparent shell over your person.
Yeah, almost like you could say they're like, when he says spirits of the Fae, like these little lesser, little orange orb spirits come around, and they like help him form a barrier, and he absorbs it.
So, Natsu, as you see this, you see the little orange lights, and it reminds you of a type of creature back in the Feywild called a pixie. They're troublesome.
Oh.
I'm back. Have I missed anything?
Kira also cast mage armor.
When the mage's armor or something.
What was that evil laugh?
All right then. Well, I know Keely isn't here right now, if memory serves. Yeah, he'll be back.
I'll be back.
With that, Natsu, what are you doing? Let's say as you're here, you can see your father currently standing next to Sophia, just looking around the cave.
I'm just gonna start waving to my dad and let other people see what I'm doing.
So everyone else, you see Natsu waving at Sophia. As Natsu, your father, waves back. Sophia,
Yeet.
would you ever look behind you back at the party, or are you looking out, across the cave?
That is a good question, and I think we'll answer it with a judgment call.
Oh no, not the judgment call.
Judgment call.
Oh
fuck.
no.
Prepare to face judgment.
Okay.
Oh, jeez, jeez, Luby, you're the one that tells us to be PG-13. What?
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I heard that.
I said a 5. I said 5.
It didn't sound like it.
So,
Ah,
so Sophia,
must
Yeah,
be
see,
cut off.
even Vermilion yeah, thought so.
Oh, he said that a while back, actually.
Nah, definitely. It was
an
just
old
now.
message. That was an old message.
it's
No,
true.
it was just now.
No, nope. It was seconds. It was a second ago.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
definitely.
So,
My chat is
Sophia,
not
before
refreshing.
before advancing, will look back and kind of in a lower tone, but not quite a whisper. Fan out and search the cave. Something's in here with us. I don't know if it's friendly or not, so be careful. And then he'll continue advancing.
Shouldn't we ask it then?
No.
Oh.
Stab first, ask questions never.
I was told it's all right to ask questions.
Well, then you can ask it questions when it starts trying to kill us. Continues advancing.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Do I have dark vision?
Do I have dank vision?
Do I have dank vision?
You do have dark vision, Atlas.
Okay.
Big vision. Oh yeah, how dark is it in the cave?
Everyone has dark vision except for Sophia.
Wait, I have dark vision? Wait, I do.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
This is
Because you're an
fine.
Eldrin.
I didn't even know that.
This is so on brand for Sophie.
Listen, Saphire's whole thing is punching above his weight class. Very stupidly.
So, everyone, as Sophia, I believe you're wanting to explore.
Yeah, I'm moving in the direction that I assume the low moaning is coming from, which is like this way, is what I'm assuming.
So, the moaning kind of echoed all around you. So, it either came from somewhere up here or from somewhere over here.
Well, I'm already close to this area, so I'm continuing the advance this way.
Okay. So, you go and start making your way this way.
This way.
Making my way downstream.
As you're making your way, roll me perception.
Perception.
Okay, this is where my luck runs out. Hiya. Wow, what is going on?
like I said, I'm giving you as much luck as I can.
The more you say that, the more inclined I am to believe it.
The Tomoe luck.
Because this does not
So
happen for me.
Mystical luck.
You're welcome.
I return what I missed.
Beginning to explore the cave. So, Sophia, as you go and start making your way this way, you do eventually spot a few, like just faintly in the darkness, you can see some corpses lined up against a wall.
From this angle?
It would be further, like a little bit further, and like if you were standing, like yeah, there. You would see them right over here. As you, like with the little bits of light that have reflected into this room, you can see one of the corpses twitch slightly. Almost like something is pretending to be dead, maybe.
Does it look injured from where I stand?
Definitely. I mean, it looks like a corpse. So
Hmm.
you can head her a guess.
Approximately how far away is it?
40 feet away from where you're currently standing.
And can I see it?
You would see it just barely right around here.
Okay, so I'm gonna move a bit closer, kind of keeping my eyes peeled as I advance. And once I get to about like right here is where I'm gonna stop advancing, but I am gonna cast Spare the Dying on that and see if that has any effect.
Okay. So, as you make your way closer, Sophia, Spare the Dying has there and isn't dead, becomes stable. So, I hope you know that. No, that does have range now. It used to be. Okay. So, as you go and cast Spare the Dying, the corpse rather suddenly gets up as you're attempting to cast this and goes to try and take a bite into you as it's a zombie.
And I would like to reaction shield.
Yep, I will allow that. Let me see if this thing. Oh yeah. As this thing, rushes towards you, you quickly just deflect its bite away from you. I'll allow you to get one retaliation strike before I'm forced to have us go into initiative.
Okay.
Kill if I.
Can I contextually have it be like as it comes at me, I like punch it and shield materializes as I do that? Or would that?
I'm fine with that.
Okay, so this will be an unarmed strike just on pure reflex. Hiya. Yeah, that's about what I was
A
expecting.
shielded
Oh, very
punch.
sporty.
That's about what I expected.
The roll hasn't come into the chat.
It was a nat one.
I see.
Tomoe, you took the luck back at the wrong time.
Sorry.
Wow.
Do we
oh, wait,
initiative?
really? Wow.
Yeah, with this, fortunately, I am going to have you guys roll me initiative.
Hiya!
I hate it.
I
hate it here.
I got a ghetto 20.
Initiative. Where's the thing? Where's the...
I have typed it into the Discord chat.
Ah, there it is.
What did you get, Tomoe?
10.
I got a nat 20 plus 2, so 22.
Nat 20?
How dare you beat me in initiative?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You took your luck back just to beat me in initiative. I knew it.
What do you mean? I didn't take anything away from you.
Get away.
Okay, I'm so here.
All right.
As this happens, I just scream out, "Hey, guess what's definitely not friendly in here?"
Oh,
You wake up the entire den.
that doesn't sound good.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great.
At least Layra is safe. If I die here, she will be there to carry on my legacy.
So, with that, Natsu, you're first up on the initiative order. Unfortunately, none of you guys had moved your tokens while we were doing the exploration phase, so you are all still at the entrance.
I can't see. I can't open up. I can't open up the map
I
right
am
now.
I didn't even know everyone was in the exploration phase. I thought it was just Sophia.
I mean, I had mentioned.
I swear I thought it was just Sophia.
Well, I
But I'll,
could.
see that.
I'll allow you to be further ahead, Atlas, because you weren't able to get access to your thing anyway.
Because I thought we were all like walking and talking.
What about me?
I moved you ahead as well, Kelly. Don't worry.
But Natsu and Kira, no.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking at. Where am I?
You're in the hole.
All right. Okay. All right. So besides these little tunes, so with that, Natsu, it is your turn. Now, I will say we're probably not going to be able to do much in this combat encounter today because we are nearing the end of our streaming session regardless. Because I don't want to have us go too late. It's freaking midnight over where I'm at.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Getting kind of late.
Yep.
We're getting to the EP times.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm
All right,
gonna
Natsu, what do you wish to do?
walk over to Atlas.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, you are now right next to Alice.
Hi, Atlas.
Hi. So
Yeah, for the rest of you, nothing is happening. This entrance area is pretty calming.
So, Atlas, do you think we should help Sophia?
probably. I mean, I don't feel right letting people die.
Is it possible to be racist against zombies? Because I'm really starting to hate the undead!
Technically, because the undead is a race, I think.
So what's the initiative?
So it's Natsu, Sophia, Atlas, Keely, Kira, with this undead lad sitting just before Kira.
By
So-
the way, how far away is Sophia from us?
Currently, from where you would be, you'd be
About 60 feet.
practically,
So it would be far enough. When he shouts, technically, yeah, because they are a race. He would be yelling that at like the top of his voice because he thinks you're very short.
That's fine.
I know. I'm just letting you like visualize the sound.
Ah. Okay, that's good. That'll come in handy.
The only thing
I
I'm...
now have my map up.
So you'll see I have a handy dandy little initiative tracker for you guys now. It's on the top of your screen.
Oh, I see
Really
that.
cool, actually. That is very
I just noticed
useful.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is D&D.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm getting better and better at using the program.
That's literally a straight line.
Yep.
Hmm.
But all right. Regardless, Natsu, I believe is that your turn? Got nothing else you want to do?
I don't know what else I can do.
Yeah, there's not much, honestly.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. So next, Sophia, your turn. What you gonna do?
What am I going to do?
What do?
Hmm. Okay, so Eldritch Blast creates 2 beams because I am above level 5. So, time to do what warlocks do best.
Warlock.
So, I'm going to reorient myself after that very pitiful unarmed strike attempt. And I'm going to say, all right, Manny, show me what you got! And I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Hell yeah.
And since it's got 2 beams, I roll to hit twice, correct?
Yes.
Hiya! First one's a
Oh, that
15.
is,
Second one is a 12. Oh, and also, retroactively, because I forgot to say it. Sorry. I would like to metamagic. Where is it at? I would like to metamagic quicken spell this Eldritch Blast.
Mm.
So that it is a bonus action.
I mean, but both of these hit.
Okay. Where's the damage? There it is. First one, hiya! That's a 3. And that is a 9 for a total of 12 force damage.
Okay. So, with a flick of your wrist, strange magical energies suddenly burst out from the glove, idly floating in the air for a moment, for launching to the zombie as you blow off both of its arms. It is still standing, though it's kind of a miracle it's standing at all at the moment.
Okay. Let me just make sure I'm reading Quicken Spell correctly. 2 sorcery points to change to bonus action. Da, 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
So refresh my memory. Quicken Spell affects cantrips for the
Mm-hmm.
same cost as leveled spells, right? As in, it costs 2 sorcery points.
In order to wait, say that again.
I'm basically asking, in order to have used Quicken Spell to make Eldritch Blast a bonus action for this turn, I would have had to use 2 points and not 1.
In this situation, yeah, because Quicken Spell costs 2 sorcery points.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because something in my mind was like, doesn't Quicken Spell affect cantrips differently? But I guess not. Okay.
Still works for cantrips.
Well, yeah, but in my mind I was thinking, doesn't it cost 1 point for cantrips, or am I thinking of something else?
It's still 2. You're thinking of a different thing. That's like spell, like sorcery point conversion or whatever.
I might be... Is
Where
it Twin Spell? Because I feel like Twin Spell does something... Where is it at?
I mean, twin spells allow you to increase the level of the twinned spell by 1.
Twin Spell. I swear there was more text for these meta magics. Am I going crazy? I might be going
No
crazy.
idea.
Either way, that was Eldritch
Hmm.
Blast. So now I am going to... After that Eldritch Blast, I am going to... I'm going to take a swing with my S-Stock. Hiya! That's 15, so that hits.
Yep.
Hwacha!
I wrote that very poorly.
And I got 6 damage on that.
Mhm.
I was trying to write
So-
stupid over the zombie's head.
So, with your sock in hand, you like quickly just stab into this thing's neck and almost unceremoniously manage to pull the blade out from the side as the zombie's head just falls like hanging barely onto the side as the zombie just kind of stumbles for a minute and collapses to the ground, once again dead.
Well,
Properly this time. Hopefully.
That's what I get for trying to be nice to corpses. Do I get the sense that any of the other corpses around are trying to pull the same trick?
At least looking at the ones that you can see currently, no. So at this point, your vision is not really able to get further than where you currently are at the moment. Not without any light.
Okay, so that was my action. That was my bonus action because quicken spell.
I'll say for a brief amount of time we can. I didn't need to do that. But for a brief amount of time, we can drop out of initiative order as there are no enemies, nor are there any enemies that are secretly moving their way towards you or anything like that.
Okay.
Case.
So the corpse drops, and I'm just like, why is it always undead?
I don't know. As Alice comes rushing over very quickly, make sure you're not harmed.
It's dead. I killed it. Got a light.
Yes, actually, he pretty much snaps his fingers, and at the tip of his pointer finger, a light illuminates as it comes from his finger, a small ball of light.
Oh, yeah. That exactly what I was looking for.
Double checking a thing. I forget how far this is. 20 feet of light.
Don't suppose any of you found Hutchis anywhere?
No. At least I haven't looked. Have you guys seen Hutchis anywhere? As he yells down the corridor.
Hutchis? Is that the goblin?
Yes!
I think so.
All right.
I don't think he said that loud enough for you to hear.
Okay.
So,
Here's the plan. Atlas, Keely, the two of you sweep this area. I'm going to circle back and try that, I'm assuming this was a staircase that I saw as I was passing Arcs.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to check upstairs or downstairs or whichever way that went. I couldn't really see too well.
Can I attempt to burn the corpse?
Yeah, you can if you wish.
Yay!
I look around the area while everyone does that.
Okay. So, Keely, I'm assuming you use
Tinderbox.
the tinderbox, yeah. You go and quickly strike a flame as the zombie's corpse begins to just quickly ignite as it rather quickly burns away to ash. Like way faster than a body typically should burn away to ash.
That shouldn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Atlas, since you are over here, you are able to get a great view of the area because you have dark vision.
True.
As such, you see the rest of this room leading up to a set of stairs.
Oh. He kind of yells back to everyone, you like boosting his voice with thaumaturgy. As he's like, I have more stairs over here.
Give me a second to roll some dice.
Oh no.
He doesn't know.
Mhm. So,
Oh,
Atlas, as you use thaumaturgy to increase the volume of your voice booms down the corridors of the cave until you hear this faint once
Oh,
again.
All right.
As all of you would begin to hear what sounds like skittering. Just a
no.
Hey, Arx, real quick, can I say that as Saphir was walking back this way, he would have pulled out a torch and lit it?
I mean, you do have the little light spell going on, but yeah, you can.
Ooh,
It's
dark
pure.
vision.
It's purely just in case light somehow becomes a not thing anymore.
And with how the cave is looking, it probably will.
I'll just
I will
subtract
say
one of my torches.
I will have the light spell kind of like, because it is like a touch thing. Apparently, I just read it.
Mhm.
Wherever like he kind of like touches to kind of illuminate where he's been to kind of like mark, okay, like I've been here. He would touch the ground and mark it with light.
Oh, that's cool.
As kind of like I've been here. It lasts for an hour. So
Yeah, you're tracking where you're going. That's good.
Yeah.
Toma, you all right? You've been muted for a while.
Toy.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Well, what are you doing? Sophia just walked by you with a torch, and Atlas just boomed his voice across the entire cavern, and now there's strange skittering noises.
I'm gonna stick close to Kira and Alex.
Okay.
Hey, Alex. How about you scout ahead a little bit? See what's up there. Do I see like these steps right here?
On the right that
Yeah, on the
Sophia's going
right.
towards? Yeah.
How about we go over there and check that out? So, you want to?
I'm with you.
Right. All right.
Let's get the
All right,
bottom of it.
Alex. Fly on ahead. Wait, he's so small. He's so small. So I guess Alex is gonna fly kind of towards where Sophia is.
So, Sophia, as you're making your way, Alex glides over to your shoulder, kind of lands on it. Hello.
Quick question.
As you,
Can you die?
not permanently.
Is it painful when you die?
Depends.
Would you prefer not to die?
If possible.
Then do yourself a favor and stay behind me.
Oh. Okay. Alex is going to idly flutter behind you. But as you begin lighting up the path, you get a much better look of the area up top here. There's a small creek with some stones going by. You've got a pool of water up here. You do see, as the light shines, there is another zombie that is just idly standing, just kind of looking at the water.
I just hope that we find Hutchess.
I'm doing my best here, Tomoe. I really am. Let's
If
see.
Hutchess dies, I'm blaming you.
Oh no, Hutchins.
Hunches has noodle bops in his inventory somehow.
Right.
Don't worry.
Somehow.
Noodle
Don't worry.
bombs,
Zafir will
so
blame himself
he'll be
enough
fine.
if Hutch just
He can't
dies.
lift it, but he can carry it.
No,
So
Noodle Bobs is back at the ship,
Oh,
unfortunately.
He's a nimble boy. He'll make it.
Well, either way, Sophia, you're up here and you see this one random zombie just idly looking at the water. Doesn't seem like it's noticed you.
okay. It is 40 feet away. Let me do some quick math here. Let's see.
Okay.
That was 6, 9, 18. Seems like the minimum hit points for these things.
One thing, my one greatest gripe about thaumaturgy, it's an action.
So, if I... Let's see. It is within range. I'm going to cast Ice Knife on that zombie.
Oh, wow.
I see.
Okay. So, yeah, go ahead.
Hiya? Oh, that was almost a 1. I almost cried.
He was next to the one.
So that's that is an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Damn it.
So first is a d10 of piercing damage. That's 1. That's not great.
What?
Fantastic.
But
Amazing. Splendid.
Well,
if I could ask you to make a dex save, DC 14.
I can already tell you he fails.
Awesome. So here's
something you're
another
good at.
so here's another 2d6 of cold damage. That's 9 for a total of 10.
So, as you see the zombie, you kind of rear back with, Manny's glove for a moment. As I imagine, like a literal dagger of ice forms in your hand as like the little blue, icon on it begins to glow,
Yep.
creating the blade. As you throw it, and it lands directly in this thing's chest. The zombie kind of like stumbles over a little bit and looks in your general direction. Raises his arm slightly as it's about to make its way towards you, as the life begins to glisten and explodes the zombie in its entirety as it dies.
Awesome.
Well,
Lifts its arm. What's up? And then dies.
How's this for a bite?
Initiative has continued to not be used.
I guess Atlas would go up here and kind of like explore.
So, yeah, join this.
Gilly
So-
falls.
Okay, so Keely, follow you. Natsu, Kira, what are you two doing?
I guess we're catching up. I guess
Yeah.
caught up with Alex and Sophia.
Woo! Split the party.
So, Atlas, with your dark vision, you see a very large room, all of it being in black and white due to your being a dark. As you immediately see another zombie who's hanging out pretty close by. You see 2 piles of limbs, just random parts, just kind of strewn about on the floor. As well as what you recognize to be an unconscious Hutchis far in the back, next to a lone figure sitting on the ground.
Hutchis.
Can you reveal the map? I can't see.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know you can't see.
Oh,
We're
okay.
blind, even with dark vision.
I didn't want to reveal
apparently.
it yet, but
I just want to see my token. Okay.
yeah.
That way I can place it. Okay. Probably would be like here, probably in this square.
Let me do it.
Or because no, because I just came up the stairs, so it would be like right here with my friendo.
With 60 feet of dark vision, what do we see?
So
You just explained it.
yeah.
But he's not
So-
showing it.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm revealing the map for you guys.
Map reveal.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey, look, a Zambambo.
A Zamba
Oh no,
Lamba.
not the triple question mark.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's a god.
It's so good.
Time to face deity. He joined the game, not as your ally,
Literally.
but as your enemy.
Well, they don't call me the wandering deity for nothing. Sorry guys, it's a wrap. I'm sorry.
It was him all along.
But
Oh no.
Sophie or Kira, please move your tokens back. You'll understand in a second.
Hmm.
But as you to enter the room, the figure at the far back of the room does notice you as they stand up, seeming to be a woman of some variety. As glance to you, they seem to be a tiefling of some variety.
Okay.
Well, I was wondering when I'd have guests. It's not often I have little things fall down here besides corpses.
Can we have him back?
Greetings, miss. I'm hoping you're friendly. You seem nice.
Roll me insight, Atlas.
Okay.
Can we have him back, please?
15 total.
You sense malicious intent.
As he senses the malicious intent, the malicious intent, he has his spear that he's been kind of like that's been on his back. He kind of grabs it and like keeps it at his side. And he's like, "We mean you no ill will. So please do not show any back. I am asking nicely."
I am a healer. Ready's bow.
As you ready your bow, you see the woman smile in the dark as she just takes a few steps out of view, dragging Hutchis with her. As you all hear the scuttling sounds all around you suddenly intensify, as suddenly you see the two piles of limbs begin to skitter about, almost like spiders.
Ooh.
As you begin to see limbs falling from the ceiling.
Oh.
Oh.
As similarly, Sophia and everyone else, you see a bunch of body parts fall from the ceiling, crawling around like spiders.
Oh.
All around you.
Oh.
Okay, I have a glorious idea.
Fireball?
Can
And with that, we're going to go back into initiative order.
Okay, so we're starting from the top, or are we rolling?
We are going to be starting from Sophia's little thing because we only went to one tick in.
Okay.
And if anything, we're probably only going to get a action. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. We're going to go ahead and end this here.
Aw.
I'm good.
I thought
with
we would
that.
get everyone.
From-
I thought we would at least get one
I'm-
round in.
So I'm sorry, but it is very late.
It's probably a good
Boy,
stopping
I-
point.
It is
Look,
12:30.
A whole
It is
a whole nother
12:30.
combat thing would take a while.
Yeah, I'd say that this was a fine spot to end it with the reveal that
Yeah,
suddenly everyone's surrounded.
Yeah,
no, this is a great spot, honestly.
I can't think of a better end point for this.
Yeah. To be quite honest, like my genuine thoughts of like now being surrounded by like spider like zombie limbs ish, be like
Cause,
just be
cause, because what I was gonna do is I was gonna like seeing like the multiple that were in front of me. He was going to like shout at like his friend next to him. I forget who was next to me. I do apologize.
Really.
Please don't shout.
I would not shout, but like not use thaumaturgy or anything. Or, like tell you like cover your eyes as he would rush into the middle of them and use his radiance of the dawn.
As we are ending session, I'm going to stop streaming on my end, as well as stop the recording here. So, thank you all so much for watching, if indeed you have. Take care of yourselves and stay safe.
Bye, people.
Bye!
Have a great day or night, depending on what time it is for you.
I hold to my action.